Wendy Williams goes off again, y'all. This is again on her brother, on her show. Hi, welcome to JOA. If you're new to my channel, please click subscribe and click the bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload. I'd really appreciate it if you do subscribe and you do click the bell. That does mean a lot to me. I want you guys to watch this clip of Wendy telling the story on her brother, and then I'll come back with some more.
You know I was at Mommy's service. And you know she looked beautiful in her casket. And you know that you fist fought a loving member of our family, half your age, who was supposed to be somebody, a blood relative, everyone, not my son. My son is in the back, shocked that he's at his grandmother's funeral, studying for midterm. And I'm going between a closed service saying hello to people, and also my son wanted me to quiz him so that he gets an A. It's weird how kids are, but he's 20 and it was something. You started a fight over an open casket right there with my mother. Thank God we were at a civilized funeral home. And the man of the funeral home blocked so Mommy wouldn't fall out and there'd be a catastrophe. You should know better at 53. And for all of you all who wonder why I said on that day I appreciated my ex-husband more than I could ever appreciate my brother, it's because my ex-husband was invited to be there. I went to my father. My mother and I had talked about this a long time ago. You know, when you're 86 years old, it doesn't just happen. You know, it's a slow process. And for me, I'm the daughter or family member, whoever, who would talk to my mom about anything, and I would ask her, you know, how do you want to look? My mother was wearing a beautiful cheetah print dress that my father got for dirt cheap at Neiman Marcus, and it was her barometer dress. It still had the tag on it. That was 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay. Anyway, and she had on the right lipstick. It doesn't just happen. You know, it's a slow process. And for me, I'm the daughter or family member, whoever, who would talk to my mom about anything, and I would ask her, you know, how do you want to look? My mother was wearing a beautiful cheetah print dress that my father got for dirt cheap at Neiman Marcus, and it was her barometer dress. It still had the tag on it. That was 1 minute and 30 seconds. Okay. Anyway, and she had on the right lipstick, a particular pink she wanted to wear. She looked gorgeous. They gave her tan because all she did was want to bake in the sun. She was a sun girl. And you fought with our family member. And my ex-husband came back to my son and I, and he said, I know it's not my place. By the way, he smelled really good and was Dior up and down. That was that. No, we're not getting back together. Follow what I'm saying to you. My son and I are sitting here studying. I'm trying to ignore what's going on over there, looking to make sure that my father's okay. My sister was kind of handling everything, and I was removed. And Big Kev said, I need to break this up. This is not right. Your mother wouldn't, this is not right. And I said, Kevin, what do you think, to my son? He said, Mommy, everybody's here is old, so nobody is getting up to fight. And so I said, all right, Kevin, you do this, but please don't throw fists and stuff, because you will be the one blamed, and me and your son will go to court and defend you all the way to the end, because we see. Do you understand the difference between he will always be my ex-husband, but in the name of what was right, and we gave a low-key whoa hunter, all three of our hands like this, and he walked up to the front and separated my brother and this young family member who was very confused being a young man, and moved it all out there to the lobby. Still heard the screaming. The funeral home turned up the music a little bit. Daddy was fine. We went on with the rest of the day.
So, y'all, I'm just going to say the same thing again over and over again. There's something about Tommy that I don't like. I think he's clout chasing. I watched the Wendy Williams show yesterday, Hot Topics, in full. And so she did mention that Tommy wanted to be on the mic 30 plus years ago, and he's jealous of Wendy. I do feel like there is a belief in that, and maybe he wanted to be on the mic as well, but maybe he just followed the dream. Because he seems like he's a yes person when it comes to like just making his mom and father happy. You know, Wanda became the lawyer and Tommy became like the teacher, and so he just seemingly feels like he wanted to like obey his mother in terms of his career path as well. But however, like I said, I think he's a clout chaser. I think that he's a clout chaser because where is Wanda in this whole situation? If you can't get to Wendy, at least call your sister, your older sister, the oldest sister, and have her talk to Wendy. Wanda is the smartest in this whole scenario. She's not getting involved. She's not on social media, as far as I know, talking BS about Wendy or about the ex-husband, Wendy's ex-husband, or about Tommy Williams or the situation. This is point blank Tommy's way of getting more followers, getting more traction, and trying to sustain some type of following so he can now, you know, live off of YouTube and his podcast. Now he has a membership going on. I mean, and he's charging people. Hell, I don't even have my membership activated yet. You see what I mean? And I've thought about it, but like me personally, I've been doing this way longer than him, and my stuff haven't even been activated. Like, cause I just never did it. So, he's clearly trying to continually be in the media and try to garner his way into the media. The whole situation, what Wendy described, was kind of odd and kind of weird. And and if it is true, and I do believe her because I was watching her body language and her speaking, I do believe the situation. Because I'm going to keep saying this. He's a clout chaser, and he's been consistent with his videos ever since the mom passed. Consistent. So I'm not really sure if the father, because the father wants to know why Wendy didn't attend the funeral. I'm confused at that part. If that's actually true, if the father was wondering why Wendy didn't attend the funeral. I personally really don't know how funerals work, American funerals work per se. I know there's like a gathering and then there's an actual funeral, I believe, at like your church of service. And so I'm not sure, maybe, I don't know if the father's, I don't know. Like, I'm just confused at like why the father is concerned about her not being at the funeral if she spoke on national television saying that she was at the funeral. I think that is a question that I have, but at the same time, I also feel like Tommy, her brother, is trying to come up with a story to, you know, garnish views and garnish subscribers and try to make this media thing a thing for him. And so, and yesterday I even thought, I was like, could this be a publicity stunt? Like when these movies around the corner, you know, could this actually be a publicity stunt? I mean, I watched the Wendy Williams interview that she did with ET, and the journalist asked Wendy Williams, what was your reaction when this scandal came out about the mistress that Kevin was with for years? And she said she was happy about it because her deal with Lifetime was locked. The contracts were signed and she had to deal with the movie. So, I mean, that was really confusing. So, you know, this could be a publicity stunt, but I don't think it is. I mean, I don't want to think it is, at least, because, you know, it's Wendy's brother. You know what I mean? Do you guys think it's a publicity stunt? I highly doubt it. I don't think they would I would hope at least that they wouldn't use their mother's death to gain some type of, to use it for advertising, free publicity. But, you know, I still 100%, I'm on it. It's going to stay on it. He's a clout chaser. All right. But anyways, let me know what you think in the comments below. Please do subscribe and click the bell so you will be the first to know when I upload. Deuces. Yay.